Well, let's start with what your constituents, voters, have told us, what they want to hear from you today, and hopefully we can get some answers. Have a look.
In terms of our payment as a pensioner, when will be it will rise up in line with the inflation? Because as a pensioner, we all rely on our money.
The one that would be on most people's minds would be the cost of living, and how are they going to protect us from the cost of living hikes while our wages are stagnating.
Our wages are not increasing, it's still staying the same, and our cost of living is increasing every day. And normal people like us, it's hard to meet the ends, especially when the interest rate goes up for the house. Are they going to do anything to increase the wages?
What they give us there, $250 just recently, that's nothing.
All right, Terry, they want a wage increase. Will your government deliver that?
Well, as we all know, and the opposition leader testified to that a couple of days ago, is that the Fair Work Commission is one who determines wages, governments don't. However, there are levers that the government can engage to make sure that people keep more of what they earn, and that's exactly what we've done. Someone on $60,000 a year, compared to last time Labor were in, is now $3,500 better off in their back pocket. That's what matters, what people take home. And with our new initiative where we've implemented $1,500 worth of extra tax relief to the people of Longman and Australia, that's going to be a welcome relief to all those people as well.
The Prime Minister said today, though, that essentially the economy can't afford people on a minimum wage in your electorate to get an extra $1 an hour.
Well, as I say, $1 an hour is the gross wage, but what matters is the net wage. And by having these tax breaks and these tax reliefs, that will translate into more than $1 in their pay that they take home, which is what matters.
Okay, Rebecca, what do you have to say to that? And would a Labor government actually be able to deliver this without pushing rates higher?
Well, I've heard from so many locals all across our region about the fact that cost of living are skyrocketing while real wages are going backwards. And we know this isn't an accident under the LNP. This LNP government has said that low wages growth is a deliberate design feature of their economic strategy. And it's only Labor that has a plan to deliver more good, secure, well-paid jobs.
But how are you going to do that? Because we've heard all these lines before with respect. How will Labor actually deliver a wage increase?
Well, Labor will deliver more good, secure, local jobs, and our plan has a number of elements. One is our National Reconstruction Fund, which is about co-investing with business when they have good ideas for new projects that will create more job opportunities for locals and also create more opportunities for local apprentices. We also have our Buy Australian plan, which is about using the tremendous purchasing power of the federal government to make sure that wherever possible, we're backing Aussie businesses and creating more local jobs.
Sure, but how is that all going to help, people on the minimum wage in 11 days' time?
Well, Labor supports wages keeping up with the cost of living. That shouldn't be a controversial view. Yet we've heard from Scott Morrison that he does not support that, and that is why we are seeing real wages go backwards under the Morrison government.
Okay, you know the figures. Where should it be at? Where should the minimum wage go to?
Well, Labor supports wages keeping up with the increasing cost of living. Because if wages aren't keeping up with cost of living, then that means workers are going backwards and things are getting harder and harder for working families in our region. Household budgets are really feeling the pain of the fact that the cost of everything is going through the roof. Petrol prices, grocery prices, childcare, healthcare costs, power bills, everything is going up except their wages.